Hello everyone. Right, we have a stream to get done and it involves playing around with designing a slime farm. So we're going to hop into it shortly. This is the random world that we opened up last time where I started experimenting, but I need to transpose what we've got in here to my creative world that is specifically for Dragon's Lair. Now, I think the first step is to count blocks, which sounds really boring, but it needs to be done. We want, in line with this bit, so let's go down there. So from this middle bit, we go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10! That works. And then the line. Then from there, if I just get rid of these bits, slip through the hole in the roof, I can do the 10 in each direction and then figure out the rest. I mean, technically it's 11 in each direction, but you know what I mean. Let's head on over. Save and quit. Multiplayer. Creative. Porcupine, welcome in. Always a pleasure. How are you doing this fine and lovely Wednesday? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
oh no, it's a
10.
porcupine.
It is a porcupine. I need some weathered. Let's see. I want waxed weathered copper. This is the outside bit. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Oh, I've even got waxed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then that one. I'll probably do the square, then take off the corners. Although with that said, no, I won't do that. I lied. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 1. The plan for today is to get the thing in, functional in the right size, so that everything works. I've even edited these chunks. So from that corner to that corner is a slime chunk. Well, not slime, swamp is what I meant to say. So you see the top left, it says biome, Minecraft, swamp. So in theory, so we can test it as well, which is a bonus thing. I wasn't sure whether I'd be able to get that done today, but I did. So we're good. Am I actually first? You are. You are the first one here. Before you turned up, I was all on my own, lonely, with no one to care for me and love me. But now you have to love me. This is your job now. Congratulations. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and then one of those. I believe it's 17 on each side and then diagonal, but we're going to just hop over to the single player where I mocked it up. Like so. I'm going to count these. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. Good job I checked. 13. 17. Of course it's not 17. That would be silly. So 6 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to do that for each of the sides, then do the diagonals, fill it all in. It'll be amazing. I'll probably get it right, maybe. I can't remember whether you were part of the previous stream where I struggled trying to figure out what my plan is for getting slime. Obviously, there's the option of using a slime chunk, but in my world, I want to keep things as visible as possible. So building overground makes much more sense, or at least having a building that I travel to. So I was hoping to use the trial spawner, but that didn't really work out because there were no slime trial spawners. And if I was going to use the oozing mechanic, I could do that anywhere, so it doesn't make sense to build something that I have to travel to, and I want an excuse to travel. And also, if I kept it where I was, then where do I build it? I haven't decided where the buildings sit. 2, 4, 6. Porcupine says I was. Good. Okay. It's hard to know for sure when people are around or not, because even when you announce yourself, people drop in and out of chat because life comes first. Boop, 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 boop. can I copy clone? I just want to see what the options are. Oh wow, you can clone it to a different world. Okay. I suggested to use swamp and you wanted a child chamber. Alright, well you were right, okay? I hate to admit it, but you were right. I don't hate to admit it, but I might get rid of the iron golem in the middle. It'll be fine. How best to do this? Probably just fill in from here. There. From there to over here. With waxed, weathered copper bulbs. Replace water. That works. That gets most of it. And then I can manual the rest. I could do more fills, but to be honest, good enough. Gets the job done. How's your week been? How's hump day for you? I've managed to have a busy enough week at work, and I feel like I have a lot of things on my plate that I need to get done, but I've made a neat and tidy to-do list, so I feel like I have a plan. Despite streaming today, tomorrow and Friday, I have no solid plans for the weekend, so I'm going to get everything done I can during the week, and then anything that overflows to the weekend, I've got the full weekend to do it. No obligations. Mrs. Dragon is away, so it's just me and my to-do list. My to-do list. Always best if I can talk properly. Now these copper bulbs will be changed out into some kind of pattern. It won't be the copper bulbs, it'll be other things, but I'm just doing this temporarily. I can then do the lights and the walls, and then I can decide how I'm going to decorate. See, it's almost clever. Now on the inside, I put the lip. I want to do the waxed cut copper. And yes, I could do a replace, that would make sense. But you know, I've started, so I shall finish. This build is going to be using tinted glass on the sides. I'm going to make it probably 4 blocks tall, although it doesn't hurt to have it taller. Let's start with these 3, 4, 5. That feels quite tall. Iron Golem goes 1, 2, 3 blocks tall. When I've done slime farms in the past, I think I've done 3.5 blocks to make sure that they jump well. But we could go 4. 4 seems reasonable. 3 feels a little bit too tight. Do that. So fill. Do we? We don't need to do that. I know what I'll do. Tinted glass. Oh, yes, tinted glass. I'm going to do the outside bottom level, and then I'll just go up one. So I need to do the diagonals anyway, and I don't fancy filling them in manually. I think that works. I've also got to get all of these resources to build it out of, but that's a problem for future Zach. And clearly, I don't mind taking off future Zach. My plan is to get this design today and perhaps clear the area and start working on it on Friday. Jumpy Spider Lady is hoping, no guarantees, to be joining me. Go. Nope, there. So from that point, all the way over to this way. Clone from here all the way over to here. I'm going to leave the glass in. And we're going to copy the code. Was it's minus 296? I have to make sure I get this right, otherwise we end up at the wrong corner, and I don't want that. Minus 87. I did a thing! Nine. Do the same for 10. Oh no. 8. Then we'll remove these bits. This top row, I can replace tinted glass. So instead, we're going 8 and 8, and we changed it from a clone to a fill. Porcupine says today is my Friday. Ooh, happy Friday! Tomorrow and Friday have been taken off work. Nice. Any fun plans for the rest of your long weekend? Or no, it's not a long weekend. You're working Saturday, Sunday. Because today, or have you got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday's weekend? Either way, I hope you have fun plans. A-Wedge, welcome in. We are filling with waxed. It's such a long title. Weathered copper bowl. No, copper. That should have been a replace. Oh well. How best to fix that? Oh, I'll just do tinted glass and then I'll do the outside bit. Tinted glass, like so. And then do the outside. I could have done it better, but never mind. Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday is my weekend. That is a long weekend, and congratulations, fantastic. It's nice to have a long weekend. I find that with weekends you can often spend most of it just recovering from the week. The power of having an extra day or two for the weekend is massive, which is why when we have bank holidays, it's so refreshing. It's only going from 2 days to 3, but that extra day is all win. Anyone says, are we bedrocking or javering today? We are in Java today. I'll probably be in Bedrock tomorrow. I need to get started on my TV area. I have technically recorded a intro for my first episode. But there's other things to do as well. So my focus for this is if I get this done and head on over to my Java world, Dragon's Lair, I can potentially look at what materials I need to gather so that Friday, if I'm lucky, we can clear out the area and start putting some of the foundations in. Congratulations on the TV thing. Thank you, Aaron. That means a lot. So far, my only content from the server has been not from the server, but from episode 0, where we had to capture a ghast. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's available on the YouTubes. With a welcome in and just excellent plans. Good. Zach playing Bedrock. I have done and I will be. So I am now a member of the Truly Bedrock team. If you look at my profile on Twitch, at the bottom, it says member of Free Bedrock, which means I am now able to play with some amazing content creators that I didn't have the ability to play with before, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's been really fun hanging out with the gang and just getting to meet so many people I've respected for a long time and want to spend some time with. Right, we have a box. Next thing is to light it up. Let's grab some redstone blocks and I'm going to go in and we'll figure it out. On the original one I did it here. If I went one further back, that's not going to work very easily, so we'll do that. That's fine. It was 2, 4, 5 there. 2, 4, 5 there. There. Oh, there. Get some in. Effect. Give Zach night vision. Yes. 1, 2. Hide particles. Just makes it easier for you to see on stream. I surprised you got here first. Never been done. But I'm sure you've been here first before, Porcupine. Surely. Surely. Also, welcome in with it. How are you doing this fine and lovely Wednesday? Are you melting? 2, 4, 5 here. And when I did this the first time, I made a mistake. Got it wrong. Not majorly wrong, just off by 1 block in one direction. Then nothing added up and I had to figure out why. We figured it out, thanks to chat. I mean, I figured it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Congrats, Pokemon. I was on a walk, so I gave you a chance. That's very kind of you. Very, very kind of you, Wither, to go for a walk so other people had a chance. On the other hand, it did mean that I was panicking. Medium, Pokemon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whilst I am a small streamer and content creator, I have been incredibly fortunate to have an audience that means that basically when I go live, there's always at least one person when I go live. And if there's one person, I'm good. I don't mind streaming for one person because I can still hang out with one cool person. But whenever I'm going live and I see there's no one in chat yet, a little bit of sweat breaks across my brow. Like, what if I'm washed up? What if no one wants to join me anymore? What if I'm on my own? Witherback says, I'm good, thanks, Zach. Bit warm, but good. How are you? I'm realizing that I may need to change my earphones because I'm currently wearing headphones and that seems like a mistake. Medium, thank you very much for the follow. Porcupine, that's incredibly kind of you. Awinge, welcome back to the sub club. That was a random act of kindness and it's very, very much appreciated. Oh my, that is kind. It is. And Minecraft Architect, welcome in, MCA. Yes, I thought so. Wow, they're agreeing with me. I do have tea today, which, frankly, I'm on board for. Now, with the lamps being equally spaced, I'm tempted. You're 2.5 blocks tall, so actually could just take those out. Yeah, that would work. Oh, things are going through. Chat. Let me catch up. You'll never be that way. I mean, what? Is there a specific reason the floor is made of copper lamps? So, let me catch up. Welcome in also. Vinix, the reason we have copper lamps is because we want the light level to be high enough that other mobs don't spawn, but low enough that slimes do. Slimes require the light level to be 7 or lower, which is why if you go to a swamp, you don't tend to get slimes spawning in the daytime. They spawn at night. So by having weathered lamps, you get a lower level of light than if you had regular copper bulbs. If I do F3, you can see we have a block light. 5, 4, 3. If we oh. I've done this wrong. May have done this wrong. Might have to go back to the drawing board. Well, not. I just need to change the spacing. Got a cup of tea after doing myself. Congratulations. Hey, we look at those cute emotes. We're working on my Japanese castle a bit before work again tomorrow. I look forward to seeing it. I have to drop in. Lamps! This porcupine. And with a bag claiming 4th. Welcome also. 5th, we don't have a 5th yet. I'm not currently popular enough for a 5th. Now, with these lamps, what I'm going to do is do this. Look at this block. So this is a 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So here would need to be lit. The problem is more thinking diagonally. So if we go there, 5, 2, and 1. So that's fine. Which means diagonally we... But that one... Oh, is it... Hang on. So that says block like 0, but I'm kind of surprised by that. What am I missing? Lamp is a word ban. Oh, I missed that. Didn't show up on my side. I haven't got... Hang on. Maybe open up the right chat. Lamps, we can do lamps. Lamps is a good word. Let me just get back to chat. Oh yeah, there it is. Wasn't showing on my side for some reason. Let me fix it. Set a timer for 30 minutes. So 1 is good, 0 isn't, and above 7 isn't. Exactly, you got it. So we're playing with where the lights are to make sure that everything is spawnable for slime, but not anything else. Why is that? I mean... So we have 3 in one direction, 2 to... 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Am I missing something? I mean, technically, if we moved it out here instead, I'm going to turn off the lights around. And we went 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 there. Is that going to be a... Oh no, we'll be repeating anyway, so it's fine. Because if I, even if I went there, the light level doesn't go above. So we could do that. Let's just test it. What I need is a block in the corner, like castle. And we'll do one on the same other side. I could light them all. I don't want to. What I want to do is reduce how much copper I'm using and also give myself an opportunity to make a pattern. Not a terrible idea. With waxed... Hang on, I'm going to scroll. Waxed, weathered copper bulbs. And then they're all off. That's just a quick and easy way of me switching them off. Gonna need a redstone block. Now, if I were to go here, then where's 7 there? Am I thinking something? Thunderstorm! That's fine. If I were to go there, what's our gap? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12. Oh, I could just do it here. Let's just do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a there. It doesn't really allow it, so we'd have to shift it over. What I want is this to be there. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, and there. Oh. Just figured out what I've done wrong there. It's okay, it's fine. Unknown, welcome in. If this isn't a design for a survival world, you can manually set the light level of blocks. This is for a survival world. I'm just designing it in my creative world. So this is... Hang on. Let me find it where I am. This is my creative world specifically set up for my survival solo-ish world, which I've called Dragon's Lair. It's where other content creators and friends join me to work on builds. Overall, it's my world. Set the weather clear. But it allows me, because it's hosted on a server, to invite people to join me. Speaking of which, I'm partnered with Nodecraft. If you want to make me look good, there's a link. Also, if you want to get a service, it's good. What are those blocks you're using? Bulbs. Also, you may notice something up there. That might or might not be for this. There's plans afoot. We've already built the groundwork for this. I need to design the shops to go around the outside. But this is where I get things kind of put together to then build in the survival world. So you'll notice this looks very much like the logging cabin that Impish built. I mean, I helped, but still. You need to put the cat in. And then this is for a future build. This is my planned corridor of collaborations, or whatever I'm going to call it, where I put armor stands of the people that have joined me in the world. Pet the cat, I'd love to, but I've gone past it now. It's still there. But this is a future build. What I was working on was just a small bamboo farm, and I realised that I had no slime. And to fix that, I figured I'd best make a slime farm. And I've decided on doing one here. Hang on. Doing one in a swamp. Because this is an odd number, that's why I did 5 before. That makes sense. So if I went... Nope. 3 instead. That doesn't work there, which is more annoying. I could just have it 3 in the middle, but then that's offending me in other ways. Darn it! After who was right, says Porcupine? Don't know, to be honest. I forget now. Could be anyone. Let me look up bulbs. Oop. I'm using the weathered ones, which gives me a light level of 7. Why does it go? I thought it gave you a light level of what you were looking at. When I go up or down, the light level changes. I'm really confused. Am I not thinking right? I don't want that many bulbs. I thought the spawnable the spawn chance were based on the block overall, and this is changing depending on how high up I am, which makes no sense at all. Not sure I'm getting what you're trying to do. We are making a spawnable area for slimes, and the way to make it exclusively for slimes is to make sure it's lit enough that other mobs don't spawn, but not so lit that slimes don't. Because slimes require a light level less than 7. The light level of where you are. I thought it told you the light level of what you were looking at. How do I get the light level of what I'm looking at? Because that's what matters. Followage, does this command still work? Yes, 1,775 days. 4 years. There is an add-on for that. I don't want an add-on. So when we're here, 7, 6, we're fine. Which means I'm kind of tempted to put it back to where they were. And we can test what spawns. Which does mean I'm putting the lights back in that I had removed. Are you trying to kill half the population, Ozza? What's Snap supposed to do? Is it because you said you have to stand on the block, you want the light level 4? I am... Oh. Alright. I don't know if glow lichen would work like that, to be honest. So it's at your foot light. So if you're even in survival and you just jump, it changes. 2, 4, 5. So there. I want 5. 5 is a nice number. 2, 4, 5. That. Essentially, I'm just redoing the thing I'd already done once. Foot light level. I didn't realise it changed. So when I was checking out earlier, I was looking at the block. I always assumed it was just the block you're looking at. But it's not. It's the block you're standing on. 2, 4, 5. Let's turn F3 off. We don't need that right now. 2, 4, 5. I don't want this many bulbs. I also don't have this much copper. And I want to use the opportunity to design some sort of pattern. Anything will work as long as it's colour fitting. Let's see. Woodwort? Turquoisey? Let's just try it. Doesn't feel fitting enough. How about transition? Ooh. I know what I want. I want the color gradient thingy. That's not very helpful. Everything in the area that I'm looking at is other versions of copper. Oh, I know that the scene's not showing because I've alt-tabbed. If I change it from full screen, you can have that. I'm not doing anything in Minecraft currently. I'm looking for the tool that I want. Should be my bookmarks, right? Just don't often look at bookmarks. Nope. Is it block pallets? It was block pallets. So this website here gives you the option of choosing a block, and it gives you things that work well with it. Or gives you options to look at. me one moment while I see if I can figure out how to do it. All pallets. Search for a block. Well, that works. So under search for a block, if I just type in weathered copper, that gives me a few options. Just allows you to see things together and how they work. Are the bulbs? I don't know actually. That's a good point. We will check it in a moment. However, we do have another option of the oxidized. Excuse me. Switch back. Waxed. I mean, technically it doesn't need to be waxed then, does it? But if we change this out to that and then light it, this gives us a light level of 3. So I'd end up using a lot more of them. Found something, it looks good there, but not in game. What? Found something good. Do tell. What did you see? Just open out the palette website again. Just to see what we find. I want something with contrast. I like the idea of using blackstone. Deep slate. Wow, there's option. Ooh. On website block combos. In front of me now, or one that you found on yours? If you found on yours, feel free to send me a DM. I'm kind of leaning towards looking to something orangey. Not this extreme, but like a cha-cha. The nice thing about woods is you get a lot of variety of grains, but then again, go back to the top. I'm just going to have a look down. Now, unfortunately, if I use stairs, I think that breaks the spawnability. Welcoming course. We're just looking at block pallets. Don't have skulk. I could probably find skulk. Don't know if I really want it. Just looking at things that go with it. The tough and the deep slate. I mean, I don't mind this. I like the idea of like a glazed terracotta, but I don't know if we got anything that fits. I don't like this. This is too samey. I'm saying some combos look better on site than when you use them in the Minecraft interior. Right, gotcha. But this is just looking at things to see what I feel inspired to try, and there's no problem with trying anything that I just go, I like the potential that has. Give me 1 second, I'm opening a can of Pepsi. Because my tea is on the desk, but too hot. So, ooh. You don't, I kind of like granite brick. That looks like strip jungle. It is strip jungle. I'm good at this game. There is no wrong answer. Well, you say that. Test me. So if I were to go, let's see, stripped. Oh, striped. Stripped jungle wood. Kind of a nice texture. I like it. I never realized how even the colors are across there. What about a red sandstone? I don't hate the idea. I don't have access to a lot of red sand, and I don't like using it. There are I also haven't used jungle, and I'm seeing it, and granite. I like the idea of using things I haven't used yet. So let's start with this. I'm going to do just these 6. I can space things out and see how it looks. There's no right or wrong. I just want to have a little bit of texture and block variety. This is the sort of thing that when I first started playing a lot of Minecraft, Hushbug would help me with, because this was her field. She enjoyed doing patterns and textures and things like that. And this, my job was to make it work. Her job was then go in and decorate it. You said kind of orange. You said kind of orange. I mean, you're not wrong. That's a really good point. And that's where I was leaning. But then when I saw the jungle, and I kind of want to use it. It's an excuse to. Bricks. I want granite. Definitely want granite, because I haven't used granite, which seems like a really odd thing in many ways. Let's connect them this way. Boop, 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 boop. That works. Yeah. Ah! We end up with kind of like almost emerald shapes. Why have I got an emerald shape? But not there. Have I? Oh yeah, it'll be all the way around. God, I've got it. I like it, kinda. I'm just playing with it. There is no wrong answer. It's just a matter of trying it, see what you think, and then go, yeah, or yeah. The beautiful thing is, worst case scenario, I'll tear it out. Start again. It's fine. I'm also going further than I planned it, but eh. I have granite, and granite is one of those materials I've just not really utilised. And I'd like an excuse to. In the past, I've seen things like granite and brick work well, but I don't tend to do those sort of things. What about polished granite? Certainly an option. Let me get these bits in first. And then I can see how I feel. I don't know. It's one of the things in my block palette at the moment. I just want to see what looks right and how. Now, with these sections, it's always a 3x3 with a point on one end and not on the other. But what I'm tempted to do is, if we go waxed, weathered, chiseled. And then we end up with a 3x3 area, which could work. Oh, just trying it. Yeah, polished granite is on the list. That one. It's changing. Maybe that didn't look right. Couldn't quite figure out why it didn't look right, but it didn't look right! So we're ending up with alternating 3x3 patterns with this and then that. I feel like the next thing should be linking across this way and that way to always tie it in, but I don't know how I do that. Do we have any glazed terracotta that works with it? Don't think this will work. I just want to try it. No, that's horrible. Wow. I thought there was a turquoisey. I really thought there was a turquoise in there. Yeah. Brick. This is looking a little bit busy, but I want to finish the idea and see where we get to. This is so out of my wheelhouse and always a struggle for me because I know how it doesn't look right and it offends me, but I naturally don't let myself finish it because I go, I hate it. And the best thing for me to do is just try it, and then worst case scenario, then tear it down afterwards. I have a habit of going, nope, not liking it, and then tearing it down before I've actually finished. It's quick. Looks a little bit busy, bear with. Grab these. That. Okay, I'm not hating it. Does also mean we're only using bulbs where I need the bulbs, which is the best. If I were to take polished and just go there, probably makes it busier. We've got a series of pluses. Just fill in the middle of those crosses. And then I'm legitimately using Porcupine's idea. Look, polished. Not be what you were thinking of, but Teddy Legend Gaming, welcome in. Hi everyone. You join me as I'm inside a box. If anyone here isn't familiar with Teddy, well worth checking out. There's a link in chat. Go follow it. Click the button. See what happens. What happens is you end up following. By the way, has anyone noticed that the buttons on Twitch are now slightly more rounded? Random aside, I just remembered that I was supposed to talk about that. How you doing, Teddy? How was your stream? What were you up to? Tell me the stuff and the things while I pause and sip my tea. And they changed fonts too. I feel like spitting out my tea in disgust, but I'm not spitting out tea. Make a mess and waste perfectly good tea. Good tea. I hadn't noticed the change of font. I'm going to place this because I can and I want to. And then when I step back and go, oh, I don't like it, I can always make a duplicate and just do another one over there. Doesn't hurt to finish. Teddy Legend Gaming says, stream was good. I launched my new Forever World today, so I was gathering stuff for my first build. That's fantastic news. I have a Forever World, potentially. Oh, no, it's, I'm not I wouldn't call it a forever world, but I am intending to be in it for many, many years to come. And I don't know whether you've been in since I started Dragon's Lair or seen my videos. Also, I'm walking around in circles. Can you tell? No. I have YouTube videos on it. We just had episode 5 go out fairly recently, where we built the log cabin. And now I'm working on the project for episode 6. You see, let's hop on over. Oh no, I can't. Darn it! The server's offline because I've got the creative server instead. I can swap over later. Just can't have them both on at the same time. I don't have enough servers. Darn it! Unfortunately, I only have 2 servers, and one of them is currently being used for Ramble Life. Which I haven't had much of an opportunity or excuse to play on lately. I just had a moment where I went, is that going to be bright enough? Of course it is. But yeah, so far we've got a few iron farms. I've started on my main project for the area. My forever world, the idea is I want to build an excuse to travel around, but I also want a central area with lots of things and lots of reasons to use different things. For example, I don't want a big storage area. I want things to be spread out for bulk, and then you go to specific areas that you want. This is the center of my primary build. Yes, I did air quotes. You didn't see it, but you could hear them. So I have a central park with a road going around it. The roads will be going off in various different directions with builds attached to them. Bloody roundabout, welcome in. So the first build that I have planned for the town square is the bank. My initial sketch started off like that, and I was in creative on stream, and I went, nope, I don't like it. And so I abandoned it, and then we came back and did it a couple weeks later. Ooh, word bank complete. So the idea is that the wishing well, eventually at some point I'll have a channel point redemption where people redeem, I put a diamond in, and the diamond goes to the vault. The front of the bank is going to be decorated. We're going to have like a doorway back here that you step through, and there'll be a 7-segment display on the wall, which counts up each time a diamond goes into the vault. The redstone for which is up here. The wonderful, amazing cause kindly has helped with that. I mean, helped, done this. All that's from a tutorial. I need to link it when we do it. But essentially, each time a diamond goes in, I want to have a jingle play so I can play with some note blocks and make some music. But essentially each time, hang on, each time a diamond goes in, it triggers the circuit and the number goes up. And all I have is a, what have I done now? Oh, that, yes, this. So this is a plan, although before I get onto this, I need to continue to build up my quartz and build the front of the bank. The back of the bank is going to be a little while off. 7, 8, 9, 10. See? Need to get that finished. It's not finished. I am a little bit offended by how I feel like we should have a redstone lamp that's darker when it's off. Almost as if it was, you know, greyed out and it lit up. I want a more off redstone powered light in the game. This will work, but it's not as cool as if it was. I suppose what I could do it's not worth it. That would need a texture pack. I don't want a texture pack. I would like Minecraft to have lights that are less, but essentially I'd want a sea lantern sort of a design where you go, yes, when it's on, it looks like that, and when it's off, it's black. You can still have a little bit of the texture, but it's not lit. I want a higher contrast between on and off in vanilla Minecraft. When you step back at that, you can read it. If it's best if you squint, makes the darker ones go away. But yeah, this is one of the plans. We've got a logging cabin, which we built in the last episode. This is the SketchUp for the downstairs of which I have a bamboo farm built over here. And I was working on the automation for it and realised I didn't have enough slime blocks. Teddy, enjoy your food. Thanks for bringing your people around. Maybe some black tinted glass in front of it. I don't know, does it? You mean regular tinted glass, or do you mean black glass? I don't know if that adds anything to it, to be honest. The contrast between the lit and the unlit remains sort of the same. Black glass is what you meant. Black stained glass. Yeah, I don't know if that helps. I don't think it does, to be honest. Dunno. Brown also possible. This is 1.21.5. It is. I'm at some point I'll update to 1.21.6, but there's no benefit in it at the moment for the creative world, especially as at some point Impish has kindly offered to do a, what's it called, a schematic block count of the bank. So I need to do a little bit of alteration of that when I'm ready, and currently Schematica is not working for 1.21.6. I don't believe. Brown also possible? Well, yeah, possible. I don't know if it adds to it. Right, we're going to continue doing the pattern until it's done. Then we will rest. Not until then, or else. Though I've just thought of something. Weathered. Red. I think I want to put lighting along here. Where exactly? Probably can. Oh no. There. Totally unnecessary that diagonal, but I'm doing it. One, two, one, two, The same colour, it will look okay. And it means that nothing will spawn on this ledge, which is the most important bit. Donut, welcome in.
Forbidden donut.
Did we finish the word back? I did. Successfully, without fail. That's right. I'm practically amazing, but not actually amazing. Did you finish the lamps design? Oh, I see, you were trying to trick me. Gotcha. How you doing, Donut? Always a pleasure. Gonna pop these on just to make sure this upper ring is lit. I could actually do the downside as well, but I don't think there's really a need. I just want to make sure that... No, there definitely is a need. The only reason for me to want to do it is for the symmetry, which on second thoughts I will probably do. Ah! It all went horribly wrong. Tear it all down. Start again. Yeah, I'm doing it. It's important to me, okay? I want it to match top and bottom, so if I come by this way, I can see it, and it doesn't offend me. I'm less sure about that bit, but actually, I don't see why it wouldn't be fine. With the horses. Bats seem to like it. Yep. I don't know what the solution is for that, to be honest. What kills bats? One Vindicator? Was that what we need? Fairness, a Vindicator would kill everything else as well. Yeah, I don't know what the solution is for the bats. Although I believe they have a separate mob cap. At least they used to. Because they are non-hostile mobs. Whereas slimes are hostile. Right? Can you tell how confident I am with my statements there? Right, I think, maybe, perhaps. Your Majesty! Welcome, Ice and Queen. Always a pleasure. How are you doing? So many cool people popping by, and it's only a Wednesday. What right do I have to have cool people join me on a Wednesday? It's hump day. The day that sucks. And yet my day is pretty awesome because I have cool people join me. Welcome in. If anyone wants to show some respect for Ice and Queen, you can. You just type !Majesty. See what happens. I'm really good today. I'm glad to hear Ice and Queen. It is Wednesday. Oh, sorry. Were you not aware? I forgot. I didn't do the public service announcement. I shall fix that.
Oh, Lord, it's only Wednesday.
I mean, there's that or there's the other one.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
Wednesday. Okay, copper bulbs are worse. You on the server? You're not on the server. Why aren't you on the server? Cause, if you're supposed to be, if you want to play with it on the server. You have access. Surprisingly. Nope, that is not what I wanted, but I mean, sure, fine. No, it all went horribly wrong. Dual clicking right and left can be amazing, but when you get it wrong, it's really annoying. I'll kill the bats a bit. I also need to test this, which I haven't done yet. Yeah, I'm happy enough with it. Let's remember how I got to this point. So basically the diagonal is connecting granite. Look at me, I know what I'm doing. Sort of. I've got some good things happening today. Ooh, can you share? I like hearing good things. Good things are good. Which sounds like a statement. Not the right way. That wasn't the right way. Was it the... I don't know. That sentence started off really confident, then fell off. Yeah, of course, if you want to play with it, serves up, feel free. And then I can see what you're playing with. Oh! Did the bat fly into lava? You stupid bat! I haven't killed any bats today. Yet. Normally I would. But I haven't yet. They're doing it themselves. Yep. See what I mean? I had a job interview and I got the job. That's fantastic news. Can we get some hype in chat for Ice and Queen with a new job? Hang on. I feel like I need a boo-boo-boo-boo, but I don't think I have a boo-boo-boo-boo. I mean, I have applause and yay. But I want a boo-boo-boo-boo. Air horns, you know what I mean. And I have nothing like that. All I have is the ability to troll everyone. Also, that weirded me out, and I knew that was going to happen. Bat soup. Why not bat tea? Put them in some hot water, boil them. Tea made of bats. Oh, speaking of tea, I'm really glad I made tea today. It's too hot a day for me really to be drinking tea, but it's so good. It's so good. And if I finish my tea and I'm still thirsty, I can get an advanced drink from the kitchen. Oh look, there's a link. I've actually already had one today, although normally I go on about peach mango and how it's the best flavour. I've actually got something dragon fruit. I can't remember. Mango dragon fruit? I think it's mango dragon fruit. I have to double check. It's really good. Iceland Queen says, I mean, it's only 3 months contract to start, but that's the start. It's the perfect work time for a single mum with kids. Do you think that they will extend the 3 months if things go well, or is this a 3 months and that's likely to be it? Because sometimes roles are advertised as 3 months because they want to get someone in, but without committing, and then they can see how they work and go, yep, you seem like a good fit, so that 3 months is your opportunity to impress. To show the skills, the power. Yes. Yes, if we all like each other and goes well, then there will be more. Okay. I'm going to finish my tea. I'm also going to take my headphones off for a second, so don't try and troll me, because it won't work. Also, being in creative means that it shouldn't work anyway, but we know how that goes. One moment. Plus I sneezed. And tea is finished. That's better. Back. I think I'm going to play for a little bit with my headphones off. I think I can manage without them. Just feels a bit strange. When I'm used to streaming with them on, and most of the time I'm playing survival, and it really matters whether I can hear what's going on. Realistically, right now, I'm playing creative. Nothing's going to hurt me. And anything that requires a sound alert, I can just look at chat. I haven't seen a single slime spawn, should be worried. Hang on. I don't know if I turned it into a slime farm, a slime chunk properly. Or, sorry, swamp. So I wouldn't necessarily be worried. This is a creative world where I've tried to turn it into swamp. I don't know if I've done it correctly. So I'm not too worried. We know that it spawns at this light level because we've done exactly this in the other creative world. This was purely to decorate it, and the fact that we've got it as a slime chunk, I think I need to change how the chunks work. Looks good. That looks good from afar. That sounds like a backhanded insult. You look good with the lights turned off. There's so many bats. Oh, let's try non-caps. Kill. No, we don't. What are you talking about? There are no bats in here. Phase through. Phase back. Oh, I just put myself in survival. Speaking of phasing, I only realised today that I never seen wait for it. I had never seen Ant-Man and the Wasp. It was a film that I thought I'd seen. Turns out I hadn't. Which is kind of worrying. So I'm currently watching it. There were so many bits in the film I went, this feels familiar. And I remember the storyline of this, but I haven't actually seen it. Has anyone else had that with a film where they were sure they'd seen it and then after looking at it going, oh, okay, maybe I hadn't seen it? I just knew enough about it that it felt like I'd seen it? just rewatch it. Okay. Because I saw the first one. I saw Ant-Man, Quantumania. Thought I saw the one in between. I knew the storyline for the one in between. I knew who was in it. I hadn't actually seen it. So I don't know how I got to that point. That one. Boop, 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 boop. This feels good. I haven't done the bits in the corner, but I can figure that out in a bit. That would be there. And then spruce there. Boo 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 boo. Oh, whoops. That. Then there. Then there. There and there. Seems fine. Seems fine. Seems fine. I get switched. But I can go because we've actually replaced everything other than the lit bulbs. It makes it much easier to see which things need to be done. If that makes sense. I'm going to do the polished brick in the middle of each of these. Polished granite in the middle of the spruce logs. I need to actually say what I'm talking about, otherwise it's very difficult to follow. Yeah, quite like the Ant-Man films. They are, I wouldn't say they are the best films ever, but they're enjoyable. And that's what films should be, just enjoyable. I find we live in a world where people can be very negative towards anything that's not better than something else. Like, it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be better than other things to be good, enjoyable. Any of the here and here, here and here, here and here. In fact, it's all of these diagonals except for where the polished granite is. Just realised that it's taken me long enough. This is the bit I've already done. Boop, boop. Oh, polished. Boop, 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 boop. Clearly missing something. That's fine. Totally did not miss one. It's fine. Oh, I'm not. I'm not too worried. I'm going around it very haphazardly. Just going, yep, I know what that is. I know what that is supposed to be. I know what that's supposed to be, and filling it in. I'm quite happy to just do the bits as and when I see them, and realistically, I can look at it and go, I can tell which bits need doing. Not a problem. I think. What is the plus bit? Oh, it's those bits. Gotcha. So we're actually good with having the plus bits. There. Plus bit. Same as... Oh no, that's not the same as. There and there. Boopity boop. 3, Good. That goes there. Brick, 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 brick. Oh. It's fine. See, I told you it's fine. Boop, 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 boop. You missed spruce on edge of kill chamber. Found it. Just wrote it to be snarky, right? So we're making sense now. When I'm finished, everything should be done except for the copper bits need to be changed to the other copper bits. And that's relatively straightforward to do. There. And there. So on this side you can see how that's nicely spaced out. Same there. You got 3 pluses, if you see what I mean. Sorry, 4 pluses and 2 odd bits. 4 pluses, 2 odd bits. 4 pluses, 3 odd bits. So there's that. I don't even have my headphones on. How did I hear that? I'm kind of impressed. Oh, that's wrong. Not wrong, but not finished. Thank you, Porcupine, for that 100 bits. We don't have ghasts in this creative world, thankfully. I want these. I want these ones. The waxed, weathered, chiseled no, waxed, weathered, chiseled copper. Like so. We also need to design this bit in here, but that's relatively straightforward. And then my output, what I'll probably do is have the slime balls dropping out, he spat out, and I put a little silo at the side. Some kind of silo, just a chest area. You should have ghasts. Alright. Boopity boop. This looks nearly done. Looks good to me. Now the inside here, I'm tempted to just mirror it. So it goes on the inside of the wall. Not that you'd ever see it, it just feels right. Redeemed fart. Of course, it's so mature. It was you. If I go like that, what's the chances of it lining up in the middle? Ooh. Not quite, but not far off. It's not going to work. However, Beavis! That is not so queen-like. Queens toot too. Everyone toots. Hopefully not during the stream, but you know, everyone toots. Now you Porcupine for the 300 bits. You've been incredibly generous. Gifting subs today. Your company claiming the first. Doing gas sounds that made me jump. making disgusting noises that make me float off. No, that would be F2. Thank you, Porcupine, for all the bits. You're incredibly kind. Very, very much appreciated. Oh! That's why nothing was spawning. Well, that's part of the reason, clearly. I hadn't thought to change the word into hard mode. May still not work. Oh. Well, spawning radius of the player is big. I forget how high up you're supposed to be for them to spawn in the platform, but... I don't care. I kind of like that. A little bit different. And uses some blocks that I wouldn't otherwise use. Go back through and work on this. Part of me is tempted to, as I say, continue it. Part of me is tempted to just have it as a flat colour in the middle. But I'm gonna fill it in. We'll see how it looks. Be fine, probably, maybe, perhaps. And this one. This one. Like so. Which would mean we end up with these all the way around it. Give me a redstone block. Darn it. So if we were to copy this, be there, there, and there, there. A little wavy line. That works, I think. Just going to do it layer at a time. I want to make sure it makes sense. Then these bits would also be filled in. So. And then have diagonals going 2. Alright. Oh dear, pour that. I don't know whether we'll be continuing the pattern in the corner and mirroring it or doing something else. We end up with a bit of a V. Like my chiseled abs. Sorry, that was a lie. Abs. Not that one. Just do it complete around each of the bulbs. That's gonna have to connect. Oh, wow. That's really hot doing well. And the slime's spawning everywhere. Thank you for the lurk, Ice and Queen. Again, congratulations on your good news. And thank you for sharing it. Maybe remove the water while doing the floor. Why? What's the benefit of removing the water? Don't mind me, I'm just asking a stupid question. Whoop. Seeing what you're doing. I mean, I can see what I'm doing, and it's important for the water to be there because it needs to look as it will look in the swamp. It doesn't look as pretty underwater, but it is important for the water to be like that. I'm going to do granite in the middle of these, because that is in keeping. Oh, is it? Sledge. Then keep it. I will! Yeah, that needs to be like that. Feels wrong because it's not diagonal, but this corner isn't diagonal anyway. Right, so all the walls are done. That mirrors up. Gonna do the redstone block. Like so, like so, like so, like so. And we're good. And then down here, I'm kind of making it up, but trying to keep it consistent with above, just in a different way. Gonna go there with the granite, and then I suppose we could do that in the corner anyway, because that completes this plus and looks fitting. On the outside, we've got that again. I think I might go polish granite in the corners then. Reasonable place to use it, and then we'll just extend these to be pointy bits for spruce. It's busy, but I'm okay with it. Bit different. Why not? Next off, I suppose we need to head to the survival world and start gathering these materials. Which, frankly, I'm most concerned about the glass. Copper, I suppose. Maybe copper as well. Copper and glass. Everything else, I have spruce. We have granite. Copper mining. Ooh. Probably a good idea to go copper mining, actually. I was thinking of ripping out the trial chamber. Copper mining works. And it gives me a chance between now, bear with, now and when I am next on the server of aging the copper. Oxidization is going to be a challenge, which is why I was thinking I'd do it. But also, it's weathered, not oxidized, which is kind of annoying because I need wax However, if I build it with regular, if I build it with the bulbs in place and they age over time, it'll be a while before I build the roof on it. Anyway, let me swap over my world. Actually, before I swap over the world, let's open up creative. Go F2. Spectator mode. F2. I want to be above. Just so I can have some screenshots and show it off to Jumpy, because I don't know if Jumpy's going to be available before the end of the stream. Plus, as well as that, I'm shutting the server down. That's right! The server is going to be swapped over. So we disconnect and we swap. Nice thing about Nodecraft hosting is they have ways of saving different instances. So I can have up to 40 saved instances and just switch them on. Do you have a source for tinted glass? No. That was the other concern. Although I do have coordinates of a nearby geode. So let's open that up. I can make a route down. I mean, it'd be nice if I just had the coordinates. Instead, what I've got to do is go through my folder. So, you know, just flicking through pictures. Bear with. That's the trial chamber. So we've seen geodes inside the cave that's directly underneath my base. All the screenshots. I take a lot of screenshots, many of which are for reference, so I know where to go back to, or where not to go back to. So, for example, I've got screenshots open at the moment of a bastion, one that I've raided. Oh, pardon me, sorry. There was a hiccup that turned into a little burp. Mangrove. Some of my screenshots are literally just, oh, that's pretty. And I need this. And other ones are like the thumbnails. Click, click, click. Exactly. And when I go to the end, you'll see that I will get to a city like this and open up F3 and take a screenshot so I've got those coordinates, or take a screenshot of the portal. Do I need that end gateway coords? Nope. Does that stop me taking a screenshot? Clearly not. Or have the zombie spawners underneath my base that we found. That's probably important to keep, actually. How would I do that yet? Pitch the bank. Was it really that long ago that I found the geode? I suppose it would have been. It would have been when we were first caving with me in Witherbag. Ooh, found one. See? Coordinates. You're not allowed to delete any screenshots ever. Well, I'm glad that I'm compliant with that rule. Ooh. So I have a screenshot for that. Don't think I need anything else. Let's see, minus 250. I'm going to put it in chat. So by minus 17 by minus 66. Now I go through and cull them. Normally when I have screenshots at some point I go through and go, I don't need most of these and just delete them all. But realistically, when you look at how much capacity I have on my computer for things like video recording. Oh, I did say minus 17 is what it meant to be. Thank you. Oh, I've run out of screenshots. I really don't have that many. I think I had. What if? Oh, it's where the spawner was. That's it. Zombie spawner, zombie spawner, zombie spawner. I'm not doing it now. Ah, there was another one. 100 by a minus 600 is another. Right. Probably start the server and get on. Nope, 27. Don't confuse me. I mean, in fairness, I would be digging straight down to it, so I'd find it. The problem would be the other way around. If I had minus 17 down instead of minus 27, I'd dig down that far and go, it's not here. I must have the coordinates wrong. And then I'd go all the way back out. Right, Dragon's Lair. What do you mean, unknown host? What do you mean, unknown host? It's wrong! I've broken it! We'll go to the boss scene. It's fine, probably. I'm relaunching Minecraft. I don't... Ooh. Missing metadata in pack file. Oh, okay. And we're back. I said back. Not my fault. I just had to put the IP address in instead of the URL. It's fine. It works. Where was I going? So, minus 250. Oh, I have stone on me. The reason I have stone is because I wanted to obviously block myself in. No, I was trading with these guys to get some emeralds and quartz. No need to panic. The panic meter can go back down. Because I've spent a little bit of time gathering stone and cobble, it made sense to trade some away to get some emeralds and get some quartz. I had too much stone. How much is too much? About 5 double chests. If I need more, I can make more, but right now, that's it. Quartz blocks go in, quartz pillars over. I don't need you to Uno reverse me. I have, in my box of tricks, a fortune pick. Ah, see? So I could get quartz. Not many shards. The other thing I need is a librarian that sells glass. Which is going to be fun. I only have one librarian and he currently doesn't do anything. So let's grab some paper and we'll level him up. If he offers glass, then we'll start trading away for it and build up a supply. If I can make double chests of glass, it'll get used eventually. It's one of those things that's worth stocking up on. Also, that's an amazing emote. Right? Great choice. Great choice. This offends me. This also offends me. I haven't got all the dirt on me right now. I like to slowly chip away at things like landscaping, where I see mounds that I want to clear. Also, good choice, Average. I will have some more paper, please. I don't need all this much, but trade as much as I can. I get some emeralds for it, and he might level up. Totally unnecessary to buy that much, but still. Lanterns, please. They're handy. They're useful. Hey, we don't need the takeover room. Really? Feather falling 1? Remind me, at what point do they unlock glass? It's normally this one, is it not? Journeyman. Right. So you're not offering me what I want. Which, frankly, don't appreciate. I'm gonna sleep. Right. the emotes look anything like a real Zach? I can neither confirm nor deny. I mean, if I had my emotes and my character look exactly like my real self, what would be the point in having a camera stream, eh? That would be silly. No comment. Gotta keep hold of the paper. Get rid of the dirt up here because the chest is full. Deniability. Fair point. I need more villagers and lectins. I have in this box of tricks. No, let's go. That'll do. Lectins use slabs, right? Like that. Throw that in. If I were clever, which I am not, I could make a space. Realistically, I need to know whether this guy will unlock for glass, whether it is after Journeyman. So let's double check it. I'm pretty sure it's Journeyman, but if I kill him just because he doesn't offer me glass yet, I'd feel really bad. It is Journeyman. The third one that can be a book, glass, or ink. So, yeah, Journeyman. So, unfortunately, you, sir, could shove off. Don't tell your friends. I've got enough feather falling 4 books. I don't need more. You saw nothing. Oh, yeah, you saw nothing. We're good. I could have used lava. I didn't, but I could have. I need one of you, please. Just one. Just one. Just one. That'll work. That's too many, but, you know. Would you like to... You would like to be a... Yep. No one wants to... Here! Really go off, people. He thought you were friends. He was wrong. Anyone? Anyone at all? I need glass. I want you to think about what you've just done. Actually, you've done nothing. That's exactly the problem. You can have that one. You can have that one. You're welcome. It's clearly the wrong time of day. I don't know. They saw what happened to the last librarian. Oh no, their only chance of surviving is to become a librarian, and the right one. What's the right one? A good book and some glass. That's all I want. If I can get one that gives me... glass, I'm happy. But I've started loading up on books. If I can get something with a top enchant, I'll be happy. I'll re-roll it until it's one that I like. I will, however, use this opportunity to get rid of a little bit more stone. I need the emeralds. It's a good thing to trade as any. You! Perfect choice! You would... Oh, Respiration 3. Okay. I'm going to get a good book out of you anyway. Luck of the Sea? No. Smite 2! Nope. Not a big ask. Just Pick up the profession. We'll try again in a moment. In the meantime, more emeralds, please. The linking is so weird in Java. It is, you're right. Although they are in boats, which is not optimal, but yeah. Ha! It's thinking time. Thinking of jobs. Sure, we can sell you some paper. It's not the best thing to do, but you know. Second level might be something good. Infinity. I don't need infinity. I will, however, buy some lanterns. You can level up, right? Level up. Level up. Glass. This is your lantern. It's now gone. No! Jumpy! Welcome in. Right. Here. I said here. Good choice, but keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Nice! So he's now in there. Able to blast protection and glass. We are good! I now have the ability to slowly get some glass because none of the other librarians I have offer it. How you doing, Jumpy? So we have multiple resources to slowly fill up on. Glass, quartz, chiseled quartz. Copper. Right, you're not going to unload soon, but what I could do, make a habit of change what I can. Right, you would like to level up. If I can get a second. Good work. Looting 3. Not gonna lie, I like the sound of that. Do I need looting 3? Not really. Am I taking it anyway? Yes, I am. I don't have any looting 3 books, and I would like a few spare. Oh, I have looting 2. We need books and emeralds. Boopity boop, like that. I have a little bit more stone because I can do some more trading with that. And then we'll buy the books. I probably don't need many looting because it's realistically, if I were to have a sword for sharpness, a sword for smite, a sword for bane of arthropods, or I would only need looting on each of those, so that's 3 looting books. And then if people joined me on the server, like Jumpy wanted a looting sword, Jumpy might want a looting sword. I don't think she'd want 3 looting swords. She'd probably have either smite or sharpness, not one of each. It's worth having in the world in case I have a spider spawner to have, you know, bane of arthropods, but realistically, half a dozen books would be plenty. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1 luck, and another, and also that'll do me. The other librarian's in there. You're not going to witness this, are you? Just you saw nothing, right? I need to be careful. Make sure I give them a job before moving them in, just in case they get expensive. 1 lantern can go here in case you want to grab it. We had 2. I'm good. Life has been busy, but not in a bad way. It's good busy. Oh, I understand how you... I've had moments like that. In fact, I had one of those moments last week. Let's throw the boat in because I don't need that currently. These books need to go in the bookstore. That's right, I have a bookstore that no one knows about yet because I think I did it off stream. There's a little hole in the hill. when I need to put my book somewhere and keep it organised. What's the best way? This is the wrong hill. What's the right way? I made a hole, put some barrels in and went, aha, feather falling. Makes sense. Aha, looting. Eventually these will go in the big library, but for now. Zach, say nothing. Okay. Wish I could make storage system like this. What, manual? Manual storage systems? Why would you ever want that? I've made automated storage systems before. I just haven't bothered. I read it as Hunru. Like, hello, gotcha. I like that. Right, so we have emeralds. We have a source of glass. It's not a particularly strong source of glass, but it'll work. Next, amethyst and copper. If I want to be clever, I'll grab this stuff out and put the... Oh, coarse dirt doesn't go in there. Right, I'll leave the coarse dirt in. Coarse dirt is actually for... the market... The square. Word ban, every word there is. Everything else can be tidied away nicely, so we'll put these in here. Doors. Keep them right now. Stone, paper, and torches. Yep. I do have. Normally, I have pre-made torches. I must have taken the last of them. Right, we go like that. We put this stuff away. I need to get to the coordinates that I shared earlier. What was it? Shouldn't have trusted you. Been too chatty. There we go. Found him. Minus 250 by minus 66. Getting Zach to be quiet. Hey! There. There. This is going in here. We're going to throw the emeralds in. Good. Thank you, Porcupine. Very, very much appreciated. Minus 250 by minus 66. So the 66 is quite easy. It's here. And then 250 is this way. Potato! Thank you very much for the follow. Hey! Stop! Stop! This is my spot. This is where I ish. This is my spot. Welcome in. Do you need a video editor? I see some potential. The idea of having a video editor terrifies me, mostly because I record in 4K. In fact, I am recording right now. And whenever I stream, hang on, let me look at my last stream. I'm now curious. I record and put the VOD up. I do not have the last stream available. Never mind. I think the last one was like 60 gigabytes of file size. The idea of sending that to someone for them to edit it is terrifying. It's just such a big file. Right, we are digging down. Directly down. Why not? What's the worst that can happen? Don't answer that. We need to get to minus 17, hopefully. Ooh, copper. I need that. This isn't fortune, but you know. Ooh, I like how big this vein is. Oh, this works. There we go. Couple of torches. And then we carry on digging down. 60 gigabyte. What? I think I'm having a heart attack. So you should. I edit my own videos. I don't mind doing it. Ah! I'm in a dark hole with death. I'll be fine. What's the worst that happened? Dig straight down, dig straight down. I am. It's fine. I wasn't worried. Hey, I'm walking here. Let's just make sure we light this up. This is all within a reasonable range of the base, so it makes sense to light it up anyway. Plus, I can find things like this and go, whoa, I need copper. Oh, one moment. Come here, Jesse. Oh. Ah! Don't do that, porcupine. I was picking up the cat. What if you get slimed by slimes? Ah, then I get what I want. Jasmine was my cat, my adorable cat, was at my ankles meowing. She wanted a cuddle. So I've now picked up my cat, and Minecraft has been paused. That's right, no more Minecraft until the cat is satisfied. Priorities. Oh, she's so cute and adorable. And she loves her daddy. Baby slimes might be my favourite mob, always ready for hugs. I mean, yeah, I can understand that. Mrs. Dragon was recently broken by, she saw part of Scar's video I was watching. She went, baby turtles! And got very, very excited. You should have some of those. I mean, they grow up. Just like anything that's small and cute. One day it grows big and it's less cute. Just ask any parent. We had this conversation in GeoStream. This feels like death. I'm fine. Whee! Ooh, ah. The fact that this links up to the cave that I want to be in and has no torches at all. It's just, yep, I can climb upstairs. Ooh. No one wants to come up here? Okay, I should just carry on my way. I need this copper. So Buggy is pretty darn cute. But he's maybe cute now. Won't be cute forever. They always grow out of it. I mean, except me. I was cute when I was little, and I'm still cute. Just ask Mrs. Dragon. She agrees. I'm so cute that she didn't even want to go spend time with family. She wanted to stay here and spend time with me, but you know. Obliged to go and spend time with family. She's just missing me. Right now, she's probably thinking about how much she wishes she was with her husband right now. It's just, I'm such a great part of her life that is important to her. That was really rude being shot at. I don't appreciate it. Ow! Fixed! I'm just going to grab these bits. Not over... Uh-oh! Ah! Don't panic, everything's fine. Oh. I found a way out. Let me land in the water. You can come here, it's fine. She's 15. If she was gonna stop being cute, I think she would have done it by now. Fair. It's in the smell bad is taller than you. You spend the first 18 months getting them to stand up and talk, and 18 years getting them to sit down and shut up. How long cats live? Cats vary at how long they live. I've been very fortunate, and I've had... That looks like a staircase down. This is a staircase down. Wither made that. We're not going that way. Not because Wither made it, but because I want to go back where I was. Where was the hole? Where was... Oh. I hear you. Wherever you are. No, you're a cow. I'm not looking for you, I'm looking for the Enderman. Also, yep, that's where the project is. Ah, what's the worst that can happen? Don't answer it. Oh, there it is. Been around heaven. Aha! I found a solution. Also, she inherited her grandmother's ability to be tall. That is, lack of agility. Bug is a small human, and I suspect she will always be short and adorable. Is that why I think Mrs. Dragon is so cute and adorable? Is because she's little. But I'm relatively tall, and I'm still cute. So how do you explain that? If cuteness is directly impacted by how fun size you are, I mean, how do you explain how cute I am? No sense at all. Right, I've gained copper. Wasn't even planning on getting copper, it's just a bonus. GG, thank you, Awinge, for the angry Enderman noise. Oh, go on, let's have a look. Don't think I need to be here, but it feels like the right thing to light it up just in case. And this is close enough to where I want to do some other projects that will require mob cap. It makes sense for me to clear it. The G was actually for the smooth hiding from the Enderman. Oh, okay. Might have been an average of 16 to 21 years. Same, actually. I mean, Bella was 16. Rebby was 18. Pebbles was 20. Sandy was... Hello? That feels like a ledge that has mobs in it. Tabby was 18. Samira was 17, I think. So I've been very fortunate. Whoa, that's a lot of mobs in that little cave there. A lot of mobs. Not complaining. I've got plenty of arrows. So many I can waste them on this creeper though. Completely missed. Smooth! Rude. Well, that dealt with a skeleton, sort of. I'm also not wearing a chest plate currently, I'm just elytring it. Which seems unwise, but also I feel like I'm not that deep into the cave. If I were to die here, I could probably get my stuff back without too much difficulty. I can find my stuff, not necessarily pick it up. The challenge I'd be up for, if I needed to be. Although, with that said, I'd prefer not to be. So when I found the geode, I got...
Have you tried not dying?
I've tried. In fact, up until recently, I'd had 2 deaths on the server, and that was it. I died in my intro for the next video. It's alright, I got it on camera. It's fine. It's content. Dying is fine, as long as you make content out of it. It's all good. That's how content works, right? I kind of don't want to go down here, but I also feel like I should. Ooh. There's a spawner over there. This is also the right height, and I suspect go this way, we'll find it. But I don't want to. I want to dig straight down to it so I can get back there easily. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, that was good flying. That was good flying. Right, there was the hole down. So let's go up here. We go back to the coordinates. I've got my hole that was going straight down. But what I'm going to do for now is just head on over and sleep. I'm pretending Zach's spacebar is actually the sound of Jazzy playing a tiny little drum. She's no. She comes over to me for attention. She calls, and then she goes, right, that's all. I just wanted to make sure you still love me. Which is always the case. I always love her. She likes to check in. We were doing 250 by 66, which is around here, the hole. Oh yeah, the staircase. This way. Found it! Wah! It's fine. To 50, 66 here. You still stressing out, Jumpy? Are you still stressing out? I would be too, especially if something dropped in the hole with me. Ah! That's not what I meant. What I meant to do was that. Hello? Ow! Do you know what? I was never stressing over digging straight down. Oh, okay. Cruz likes to spend most of his day on my lap, being thoroughly in the way. Moss is content with the same room and getting occasional pets. Yeah, Jasmine likes being in the room. This is a more confined area. I find this more stressful to come out to. You tell them. Than that big open area. Because if you come out and then end up finding a creeper, or a creeper finds you, there's less distance to just kind of fly off. Whereas that big cave, whilst not ideal, perfectly plausible to go, yeah, I'm out of here. In the way it sounds like my co-workers. Rude, but also possibly fair. I don't know your co-workers, I don't care to comment. I don't want to diss anyone. I mean, could be a potential viewer. I said it was minus 17, so it's that was clever. I could do this. But only gets me down to here. Tough. Tough. Found it! There's a chest. This is the staircase that where the bag made. We're gonna throw the bits that I not that bolt. I want that. Don't want that. Don't want that. Do want that. Don't want that. Calcite's coming with me. We have an ender chest, so let's do the sensible thing and just unload into here. That would be much more smart. Why didn't I think of that? I mean, I did think about that, just not as soon as I would have liked. It's a good staircase. I mean, absolutely. But I just wanted to dig straight down. I've even found the staircase, but I started, so I was finishing. And if I put a puddle at the bottom, it gives me a way of dropping down quickly. And the staircase was great because at the time, we didn't have wings. Now I have wings, so I'd rather use them to get up and down more quickly. Neurotic is my middle name. I thought it was architect. Last name 90. No, nothing. My middle name's The. Right, first thing to do, harvest the things, and they can start regrowing. That was not fully grown. That one is. This one is. I need to be a little bit careful in case anything is around here likely to walk in. I don't think it is, but I want to be sure. I just broke that one and it's already grown one stage. I like it. Priority, harvest the ones that are grown. Second thing would be to clear more space so others could grow. I forget how many shards you need per glass. I should know. I've done enough tinted glass, but it's one of those things that I just gather it and then go, oh, I'll make as much as I need. I don't think about how much there is because you can't really have too much. So you gather as much as you can and then just use it when you need it and use as much as you need. Oh, Jumpy. I kind of have the design, and I know what I need for it. I don't know if we'll get to build much on Friday. We're probably going to do mostly the groundwork. However, the groundwork is sort of done. I want to give as much space for the budding ones to grow as I can within reach. Especially for the ones low down like this. If I can expose several sides, oh well. That makes sense. Oh, that makes sense. Even if it's exposed on the backside and I don't touch it, that's fine. That looks cool. Thank you very much. I'm not actually working on anything of mine. I'm just grabbing resources at the moment. Works. That works. And I'm getting amethyst. Who doesn't like amethyst? It's a great resource. I want to let that stuff despawn. Got a few things exposed. I'm going to grab that one because I can reach it. Those two I can't. Fix it by going up here. Let's be careful not to break the budding bit behind. Breaky, breaky, breaky. I guess so. I'm going to leave the stairs in. That gives me a better access up to reach more. I'm not exposing everything, just enough to get me started. Looks like a Minecraft world. It is! Need a load of amethyst shards so I can make tinted glass. While I'm here, I'm just grabbing some of the resources from when I was last in the area. We can take it with us. Right, this is my ender chest and it's not staying here. This bow can stay here, frankly. I do not need it. Hole in the ceiling. Let's see if we can get out. Ta-da! Because that hole isn't particularly obvious, I think I'm going to do is just grab some of this. Help make it more obvious. I don't then need to remember the coordinates, I just need to remember the rough direction from the main project. Jumper can place blocks. Jumper is good at clicking the mouse. We need to dig away blocks first. But yes. Now I know where that is and it's marked. We can go home and work on the next bit of getting resources. I might go down there because I haven't really been looking for copper. So before we do that, let's break the bits I've already got and tidy up. This goes in. This goes down. Copper. Copper. I've already got the fortune pick. Copper. I want to make as many blocks as possible. I don't want to smelt the raw copper. I quite like keeping some raw copper because it's a unique block. I like it. Now, if I were to do that, this works fine. And then I can get this in the smelter, get things underway. I also need to load up on emeralds because we need more glass. This is a resource gathering. Also, just to become aware that looking down at this, I can't tell what time of day it is. Give me... Wow, that worked rather well. Copper. I could do a copper field. What I'm tempted to do is just lay it down. I'm going to lay it down over there, but it makes more sense over this way because this is loaded anyway. Just pop it down, let it weather. Realistically, we can do all the other blocks around it. There's so many other bits to do. We do the floor. Hang on, let me open up screenshots. Bear with. Screenshots. And there. This is the design jumpy. So apart from these blocks here, we're not using a lot of copper inside. Thank you. So we could dig out and... Ah! I'm being attacked! That was scary. I didn't like that. Don't do that again. I'm going to eat before I get sniped. Like it a lot. I'm glad to hear it. Hey, it's already weathering. Great. If we get to the very, very dark stage, that's fine. We'll deoxidize it later. I need honey. It's going to take me a little while before it's all done. I like that you got attacked too. Do you? Wow. Friends like you. My crop! It's fine. It's fine. I'm also in the wrong scene. I should be in this scene. There we go. That was funny. Standing in the open, you're in a different window. Seems like a great idea. Hey, I wasn't planning on being there for long, and it was important I shared with Jumpy what I was doing. Jumpy is important. Jumpy matters, despite what you say, Witherbag. Oh, so rude. Let's hop on over here. I'm going to get rid of some of this iron to get some emeralds. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, thank you very much. And for glass, you're willing to trade. Perfect. Another 48. It's not a lot, but I'll take it. What I'll need to do is, in the creative world, see how much tinted glass I need, and that'll help guide me as to how much amethyst I need to get. Although, again, with the floor being done, we've got time before we're doing the roof. A villager is dying! You're welcome. Look at me like that. Like I've done something wrong. Ibish says, Zach, those are villagers, not slimes. Darn it! Yes, I know. We were just... This is the design for the slime farm. Oh, not that one. This one. And now we've designed it, I need to work out the resources. But I appreciate the words of advice, because I can be stupid. Awin says Jumpy is better than Zach. True. I'm not gonna argue with that. I really am not. Partly because I'm scared of Jumpy, but partly because it's also true. Hi friends. Hey Impish. If anyone here isn't familiar with Impish, you should be, because my recent video on Dragon's Lair included the Impish Fox, and there's a shout out just in case you didn't know. There is a link. You can click it. You can do the right and honourable thing by making sure you follow. Impish is on her journey towards 10,000 follows on Twitch. Right? That goes in. Let's see about this. We've got 3 buckets. Let's grab them. Zach knows a resource gatherer if asked. You pop in there. Copper for now can go up here. I've got some other things to offload. We are just resource all the way today. I do have one for Kelso. Nice.
Psst. Zach is a cutie. Pass it on.
Thanks for saying that, Daniel. You're so sweet. She's got mine. Exactly. 10,000, you're funny. You what? Are you not working towards 10,000? I mean, am I wrong? You are working towards 10,000. I'm working towards 20,000. Yeah. You left some copper behind, I think, after you broke it. Yes. Good. Get there in a moment. I've got more to break. I just figured I would take the opportunity to offload my pockets. I'm coming out here. Grab these. If my pockets are too full, I won't mine anymore. Offload them first. That goes in. We've got more to break. I want to smelt it up. I'm hoping that I have enough. But thank you. Porcupine with Danielle doing all the greetings. If anyone here hasn't given Danielle a hug today, you have the opportunity. Exclamation mark, and then say hug. And then Danielle. And then you'll give a hug to Danielle, and Danielle will be pleased. Please don't do it too roughly. I mean, I don't want to crack any ribs. Ribs are important. I should know. I've hurt my ribs before. So many wonderful people are here. I know, which is weird. I never know how I got to be so lucky, but I'm very, very thankful. Porcupine, hang on, Danielle feels loved as Porcupine wraps their arms around them. Zach the 6 hugs, Zach the 6 hugs. Awinge hugs tenderly like a corn. There's a space there. Oh, where she's it. Danielle experiences some of the love this community is known for as Witherbag wraps their arms around them. See, it works. Because you're charming and sweet and easy to like. I thought it was because I blackballed you. I said, if you don't join my streams, I'll tell everyone what you did last summer. Oh, am I not supposed to mention... Whoops. Awkward. Okay, throw the rest of this copper in here for now. That's going to take a while to process, and that's fine. We've got iron to offload and some stone. Buy some more glass. It's all good. We're working on it. Oh, Danielle has figured out the system. Zach and Jumpy and Wither and Porcupine and Awinge and chat get glomped by Danielle. Zach the 6 hugs. Zach the 6 hugs. I wish they gave me 1 free sub. Just for the bot, because I don't want to use my own user as the bot, because that's weird. But I would like it to have access to it without someone having to gift it a sub. Right, we are going with stone. We still need more quartz for future builds, so if I end up with extra emeralds over and above buying glass, I will. That can't blackmail me. Oh, don't you know I have a dossier on everyone? That's why you're all here. You just haven't admitted it to each other yet. What happened last summer? Nothing. Right, more emeralds, please. And more space in my storage. So good. This is a boring summer if nothing happened. Good point. Okay, just one murder. Just one murder. Or two. Right, we're all loaded up on glass. No one else is willing to trade, and that's fine and dandy. Got some emeralds. I'll load up. Work on the next one. Zach cannot blackmail me either. I'm blackmailing him. What for? What? And also, if you were able to blackmail me, I think you would have got better than your current deal. All you've got currently is me as a friend, and that's not worth blackmailing for you. If you got something on me, use it for more good than that. Joby says Zach is going to tell everyone my swimsuit was worn out and I should have gotten a new one last year. Funny enough, I have a story related to that. Not from me, my sister-in-law. We were Typhoon Lagoon, and she managed to. It didn't rip her swimsuit, but it went see-through and broke apart at her bottom. Early in the day, jumping into a floating ring in Florida. Yes, Typhoon Lagoon. Now everyone knows what you did last summer. Exactly, Jumpy. You've shared it, which means I now no longer have anything on you. That killed a librarian in it. I've killed 5 at least. Am I going? I'm a bad negotiator. Clearly. Like I said, I needed supplies. We need jungle. I have jungle. We need copper. Copper's smelting. We need glass and spruce. We have spruce. What am I missing? Go with. We've got bricks. Sort of, I think. We'll check. DC, welcome in. Hi, Zach and chat. This is a rare privilege that DC is able to drop in. Can we guess? Oh, I was going to say, could everyone say hi to DC? But look, everyone's complying without me having to ask. It's like you know what I expect from you. A-Wrench, Porcupine, Wither, and Jumpy all jumping on the train and going, no, I will say hello to DC. DC is lovely and someone who I am very, very lucky and fortunate to be able to call my friend. DC doesn't like me calling him a friend, but you know, we get past it. Nuh-uh, we just like it. Fair. But we need copper. I think all these things I have. It's just the copper and the glass. Ah, wrong tab. There we go. And we're actually doing okay, I think. I don't know how much. How much do I need for glass? Nope. Oh wow, it's 4 crystals. No, it's 2 crystals per tinted glass. One moment. Oh, sorry, I felt that coming on, but I didn't trust myself to be able to reach the mute button in time, so I just went for it. Sorry, I apologise. Appreciate all the love. DC, you deserve the love. It's earned. Amethyst shards are going in. This stuff can all stay where it is. We've got plenty of copper smelting. I could go after a second geode. Good health, says Danielle. What, how so? I'm curious now. Is good health the literal translation of Gesundheit? Or am I misremembering? Oh great, it's raining. Back inside. How dare you make us hear the sound of a sneeze? Hey, could be worse. Could have been the other end. But then that would be breaking the rule.
One more thing. No farting.
I love pressing that button. Hey! I said... Actually, I didn't say. Morgan Freeman said it. Gesundheit means good health. I thought so. But I don't think I've ever had someone say good health in response to a sneeze. It's not surprise. It's not an unusual thing to say. It kind of makes sense. It's just surprising that that's the first time I've heard it. Right, we are good. Ah! Thank you. Thank you, Danielle. Jumps didn't make me... Sorry. Farts don't make me jump as much. Is it in my interest to continue lighting up that cave? Possibly. So there's the way down, which I could just shortcut from. Whee! Not this one. Whee! No, I'm not even in the hole yet. Thank you, DC. That was a good one. Was it? Felt good to me. Terrifying. Also, there's more copper in here if I need it. But I don't feel like I do. Honest. Right, I need to be wary of the Enderman. Don't look at the Enderman this time. Remember, whatever you do, don't look at the Enderman. Don't think of pink elephants. Or giraffes, whatever the thing is. You can go kablooey if you like.
The best advice
Yes.
is very easy to follow.
Is it now?
Just don't die.
Just don't die. Just don't die. It's nothing. Just don't do it. If you're thinking about dying, don't do it. Dang it. Hey. 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 Pack it in. Anyone else? Who wants some? Can you point? Nope. I'm not falling for that again. You awake? Okay, we are going round and round the bush. Oh, we're back into the cave. All is good. Also, I've clearly been here before, but not lit up enough. Every time I come down this area, it's much bigger than I could ever hope to have enough torches for. Thank you for the creeper sounds, DC. Just spend those hard-earned channel points now, and then you can't scare me at a time where I'm actually likely to be jumpy. I'm not jumpy. Jumpy is jumpy. No one else could be jumpy. Just jumpy. Easily frightened is what I meant. Oh look, a cave spider spawn. Oh look, a chest. Oh look, a second chest. Oh. I am disappointed. Just a single one though. We've been here before. With a bag joined me in this hole. It's hard to plan with a stream delay, but I have lots of channel points. Alright, bragging. What next? You got all the money? Doubt it. No one has money nowadays. It's out of fashion. Hello! I said hello, not shoot me. Oh well. Oh well. In this economy! Exactly. I heard the best advice is to invest in meme coin. Or meme stocks. Kind of curious this goes, but only because there are ledges up here. The little torch would make a heck of a difference for us to do that. We're also in the area for the amethyst to regrow. Regrow? Reform. Whatever. Not that one. Ow! Ow! Stop smashing your face! Invest? What? Good intent. Oh. Ducking, diving, dodging, weaving! Weaving. Because it's a spider. It's That's funny. Right. Have a kid starting uni and a kid out of work have none of the money. Understandable. Money is hard to come by, but you can help me with some by just turning up. Not subscribed? You watch ads occasionally, and those ads actually do pay me a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. And that helps pay my bills. Ah! And helps justify wasting time, as my father says, playing silly games online. What a waste of time, says the man who's literally playing Spider Solitaire as he says it to me. Well, it's all pointless. Okay. So is Spider Solitaire then? Let's all pay Zach's bills by watching ads, exactly. I might need a few more people to do it. My income from ads last year, I was getting between $10 and $12 a month, but since January this year, I've earned about $5 or $6 a month in ads on Twitch, which, I'm not gonna turn my nose up. I've been $6 that I wouldn't have otherwise. But it's half what it was, which is interesting. And I don't think my number of ads watched has dropped down. I think the cost of ads has gone down, which is typical for like January, February anyway, after Christmas, because fundamentally ads earn more in the winter months, but they haven't gone back up. Hello. That's right, we just keep drifting. Stack, please. Ad time. Hang on, let me press the button. I pressed the button. Maybe it'll pay for the landline telephone. Really glad you're not a creeper. And I'm really glad that was a really, really grown-up response to seeing a zombie. I didn't panic, I didn't freak out, I just went, whoa, where did you come from? In a very, very manly way, not like a little girl at all. I wasn't scared. I was terrified. Ah! Also, not the plan. Shouldn't jump in holes like that. Bad things could happen. Ooh. But on the plus side, thank you very much. Ooh. I like this little detour. Masculine, manly. I can't do that. That's my voice. That's my throat, I should say. I have naturally relatively high pitch, especially when I'm surprised. Money talk reminds me to do the payroll. End of the month. I've got accounting to do. Ugh. I mean, there's always accounting to do, but there's more certain times of the month. Gotta go this way because it's dark. It's scary. This is the opening. Let's just see where it gets. Hang on a minute. That looked fun. Ow! My face! Didn't realise it forked off. There's a skeleton. Thankfully it isn't. That's a creeper though. I heard it! And I dealt with it accordingly by wandering off. Again, all of these caves are within a reasonable distance. That was a punch bow. And that is a creeper. I suspect. green food? Could be. Quite distinctive. I see those diamonds. Want to make sure I'm safe. Thank you, DC. 12 hours, annual pace of minus $12. So you owe me $144. That seems fair. Excuse you. Okay, I'm just going to stand in the corner and eat. Because that's slightly terrifying. Everything is awesome. We're good. Darn, my plan backfired. Did it? What was your plan? Getting paid? One? I was really excited when I saw that. I thought that would be a big win, a jackpot, a money moment. There's a mob in here, I'm sure of it. Oh, diamonds. Eat. I want to recover my health, just in case another incident happens. Oh, more diamonds. I should start grabbing things before I get distracted and keep walking through the cave and then have to retrace my steps. Or, just say, before I have to try and retrace my steps. Because we all know there's a significant chance I will just burn up and die. I mean, that I will get lost. Can't see a thing! I mean, this is fine. If you got the emote, use it. This is fine. Everything is fine. It's fine. See, I told you it's fine. Thank you. That's an amazing emote. Jumpy did hard work to make that. And the least we can do is make sure we utilize it when it's the right time to do so. And that was definitely the right time to do so. Also, that's dripping. Oh. That was dripping. Where's my running water? I'm very disappointed. Thank you, Avage. We're heading out this way. This is the way we came into this bit. Hello. And we light it up. And we eat. Right. Once my health is up, we can make like a tree and fly. Right? What people think of trees doing? Trees fly. This is not the way. That's the way. Round the post. I said round the post. That was not a... Right, I was trying to put a torch down. Thank you. There's the mine shaft. Was up through the ceiling around here. I think. Fairly sure. It was not. However, not a bad thing to be in here. Right, we're good. Everything's fine. Make it like a banana and get the heck out of here. Exactly. Like a Back to the Future quote. Also, all of this area here, I wouldn't have known it was needing to be lit up if I hadn't gone the wrong way. So in many ways, it's the right way to go. It teaches me what bits need lighting. DC going into the lurk mode. Thank you very much for coming in. Always a pleasure. And feel free to DM me and we'll catch up. Please. Ooh, diamonds. Not the most important thing, but I mean, I'll say no to it. Along here. And deal with these guys. That actually worked quite well. light up. And then grab diamond. Just one. Is that the way? Ow. Possibly, maybe. Oh. I remember seeing that. This feels like the right way to go. Probably isn't the right way to go, but it feels like the right way to go, and that's what matters. What feels right. My least favorite thing about the the cave update. Glow lichen. Nope. Not here either. So this feels interesting. Nope. That was where I came last time. Went wrong. Whoop. Oh, let's just fly around. Not this way. We're good. You don't like glow lichen. The problem I have with glow lichen is that at a glance it can look like light from the surface or from a torch. So with the old caves where you didn't have any light sources other than the ones you placed, it was much easier to tell where you'd come from. I don't like powdered snow. It seems really useless to me. No, powdered snow is amazing. It has its purpose. This is not the way I came in, but I'm going this way anyway. Cause I want to. Oh, this is where I came in. I knew that. There's the geode. And there's my bed. 26 diamond ore. Not even what I went down for, but yeah. I've been lighting the area up. Running! Please don't kill me, please don't kill me. I'll take glow lichen over powdered snow. Powdered snow is useful. I've used it to make farms. Such as magma cream farms. Or magma farms, you know what I mean. Froglight farms. I ran out of tea a while ago. Witherbag says, my dad phoned me to ask if I have a spare keyboard. He has his keyboard on his knee because he doesn't have a desk. Creeper made him jump and his keyboard went flying. He thinks he was has pulled wires in it. Whoops. Keyboards are one of those things that you can spend a lot on keyboards, but you can actually get keyboards for surprisingly little. The thing that gets me is when you look at the cheap keyboards, meaning like when you bought a PC, you used to get given a keyboard and mouse with it. And it was the cheapest and nastiest keyboard possible. But the fact that you could produce something with that many parts for that smaller price is sort of amazing. I remember this cave. This is where Witherbag rescued me. It's kind of adorable and kind of funny. very funny. You are coming out. You are coming out. You are coming out. You are coming out. That's right. I'm creating more space for it to bud. Why not? Good thing to do. Worst case scenario, I create areas for it to bud that I can't easily reach. And what's the downside? That's funny. And I do not have my fortune pick on me. Got it! See? Totally worth it. I've just gained 12. That's enough for 6 tinted glass, which isn't a lot, but still. Question is if he survived the creeper. Good question, actually. I want to know the answer now. I hadn't even thought of that, and now I want nothing more than the answer to that question. He had to quit the game, but he didn't say if he survived the creeper. He probably didn't. Just want. I mean, in fairness, I've had creepers blow up on me today, and it's not a skill issue. It's just the game. You know. Not my fault. That works. At some point. Nah! Don't do that to me in here! I mean, don't do that to me ever, but still. I was really worried about my geode. GGA win, you're alright. I panicked a little bit. I wasn't cool, calm and collected. I was panic. Panic stations. Right. We are putting this back in. If I break the end chest with the wrong pick. I'm going up. I forget how slowly amethysts grow. But realistically, the tinted glass will be the last thing I put in. There's other things to go first. We've got to clear the area, flatten it, put the shape in. Go from there. My Copperfield. Look at it. I've got one. I think. Oxidized. So that's one level off where it needs to. That's as in it's too high an oxidation. That's fine. Isn't it one thing for 8 glass? No. To make tinted glass is regular glass surrounded, so one piece of regular glass surrounded by 4 shards will get you 2 glass. So in essence you need 2 amethyst shards per glass. So I've got enough here for 6 tinted glass. Basically 1 stack of amethyst is worth 2 stacks of glass. No, try that again. 2 stacks of amethyst is worth 1 stack of glass. It's expensive. Are you sure that's really expensive? Yep. I'm positive. Probably. This is going to get some random junk in it because I don't want to sort it out now. I want to sort it out, what's the word? Later. That's the one. Get this amethyst. Amethyst goes in. We have some iron to trade, so let's grab that. We'll get some emeralds. Go from there. Because it's a new day, I can repair my pick, get some emeralds, and buy some glass. And prove to you how the tinted glass thing works. Quartz, please. And quartz. Sure, while I'm here. Trading with villagers is a very slow thing to do, but it's the sort of thing that if you get used to just doing it as and when you're passing, you build up the resources, it works. Right, so the recipe for tinted glass. Yeah, so 1 stack of amethyst will get me 32 tinted glass. So yeah, it's expensive. But that's fine. I don't have the glass either. I need to find out how much I need. If it says, be right back, I'll see you when you get back. Quartz is going... not in there, actually. I've managed to smelt a fair bit of quartz and turn it into smooth quartz. My goal is just to have a chest of each. That should be enough. Impish has kindly offered to do a schematic block check for me to see how much I need. But I'm fairly confident. Oxidized copper can go in. Shake the chest. Just stone at the moment. That's fine and dandy. We have 26 diamonds to go on. Partially tempted just to see how high we can get on this. Do that. And up. When I get around to tearing it down, we'll see how we do. I can also measure it and do bets. But yes, resources including jungle logs. So I might go grab some of that, and same with the spruce. But I have stone on me currently to get rid of. Partly because I wanted to clear that chest, and partly because emeralds! I need them! And that's something I can chip away at. Next, spruce and jungle. Both are important. Let's go with the jungle first. I'm using jungle logs, remember, so it's probably important. Should I stock up? Think I can reach the top? I can't reach the top, which is okay. There, now I can. I probably have enough jungle logs anyway, but because my goal with the log store is just to have lots of logs, and then as and when I need them, they're there for me to collect and use. Get 4 saplings, that'd be amazing. And probably wait, spruce. There's a resource gathering end of stream, and that's fine. I need to make sure that we have the resources for when Jumpy kindly joins me, and I can put Jumpy to work. I mean, ask Jumpy nicely if she'll assist with things. But in between now and then, I've got a stream to do on TV tomorrow, so I need to make sure that I really have enough stuff to get on with it Friday. That's right, I'm using a pickaxe because I want to make sure I have enough saplings. The only thing I have with fortune is my pick. Oh, we got enough, we're good. Even have spares. Now it works. And same thing over here. Oh. Sapling, please. 4. I try and poke my head out when I can just to pick up the extra saplings that arrive, because whenever farming trees like this, sometimes I cut them down, go inside, go, oh, I'll come out and collect the saplings in a moment, and I forget, and by the time I've remembered, they've all despawned. All of the saplings go. I make an effort to get all of the saplings most of the time, so that the times where I forget are okay. feel like I'm in a good spot. Spruce I'm going to put in here for now, same with the jungle. Because whilst we have the log store, we're working on it Friday, there's no point going to the log store, then coming back out. And for my next trick, we're going to go work on the guns if we can. Although, to be honest, it is getting late and I probably won't be streaming much longer. So, you know, if you want to be amazing, say nice things, say them now while you still have the chance. This needs a little bit of lighting to help it spread. Just a little bit. See how the grass is slowly spreading? What's supposed to be happening? I can start filling in these... Oh, I left the... Darn it! I left the ender chest. It's all gone horribly wrong. Ooh, copper. I also need to check the crafting recipe for turning copper into bulbs. What did I do with them? Eh. One's enough for now. I've lost ender chests. It's fine. I've got more somewhere. So, coaster, I might as well put these bits in. This helps to start padding it out and giving it shape. As long as we're not stopping anything from spreading, so even here we're good. And there. Nice. I want to make sure I'm not covering the grass so it can definitely spread. This is moss all the way down. I'm surprised I haven't done the leaves at the end. Just to give me a guideline of where I'm getting to, like I have done with this. Make it much easier to see what's going on. Then with a coarse dirt, it can go on top of the moss. We're not spreading moss. Like so. Chipping away at it, getting the bits done that I can. And across. The end bit over here. All the way over to that point? No, not that point. It's one before that. Yeah. Go that way. So it's fine to cover. This one's fine to cover. That one isn't. Rather surprised that hasn't filled in yet, but you know. Not coarse dirt. Should spread. I'm back making coffee. Ooh. Yes, please. I'll take one. Especially if it's a salted caramel latte. I'm not saying salted caramel latte is my favourite, but if it's not my favourite, it's pretty close. I've run out of coarse dirt, that's fine. Coming together. Just being able to chip away at this and make it feel a little bit more full. And each time I'm in the area, the grass is slowly spreading. Very, very slowly. What I could have done is done it all at once. I went, yeah, I'll mine the grass. There's enough areas that I could easily pick up. I just haven't. I've also just realised I've got a couple of saplings. Pop them down. When they grow, I get resources. It makes sense to place it as often as possible. I need to spend some time in the world. I might even set up an AFK spot in the geode. That's my main concern. But I also need to load up on other resources. Diamonds, welcome in. How are you doing today? Emeralds time and glass, and then we'll probably wrap up, find someone to raid off to. I'll be streaming again tomorrow, as I said earlier. We will be on Truly Bedrock for the first time, so I would encourage you to check it out, because Bedrock is a really interesting thing to learn about, especially if you're primarily a Java player. It's a very different world. Yes, please. I'll take the emeralds. And the experience. More importantly, the glass. I will be there. I'll try my best. It would be a pleasure to see you. And let's head back to the shack. Shut the door. And continue to stoke the fire. Again, I need this copper to process, so once the cobblestone backlog is done, it will do copper. Right, give me one moment while I find someone to raid off to. Ooh, I just did that and then I went, ooh, that's a pretty design. Yeah, that's. I'm looking forward to it. That one. Let me open up Twitch and see who is online. Ooh, wow, there's an obvious choice. Jumpy. You have skills and style and a talent, right? I would like to raid over to Liara, and it's Liara's birthday, so I feel like we need a birthday message. Like the Dragon Horde wishes you a happy birthday with some emotes. Oh, actually, no, I might do that myself. What time will be streaming tomorrow? At 6 PM BST. So 3 hours ago, but tomorrow. That makes sense. 3 hours ago, but you know what I mean. Let's do it in my stream. If I can remember it. I don't need to remember it. I just remembered. If we go to my commands on Firebot and we do a raid call, I can then look it up and copy paste it. Be more meaningful, I think, if you did it. Plus, I have a reason not to, even though I love Leo. Okay. Edit. Random effect. Oh. Nope. Nope. Found it. So what I want is to wish you a happy birthday. That's the thing. Like 6 hype. Yeah, that'll work. That is the message. You can copy and paste it. We're going to head on over to Liara to wish her a happy birthday. She's lovely, good friend, and I would argue probably the main reason I went, yeah, I'm really excited to play on Truly Bedrock. And don't get me wrong, there are some other amazing people that I'm really keen to spend time with, but I've known Liara since I started streaming, and she is an amazing person and well worth checking out. If you haven't already, when you head on over there, consider giving a follow. Right, I need to make sure I copy and paste my own message because I've now undone it. If you haven't got access to the hype emotes, just delete those 2 off. It'll still be a great message. Sharkala, welcome in. And again, thank you everyone for your amazing company. I'm very privileged to be able to go live and have so many cool people drop in. I appreciate the chilled stream it's been staying creative. And we've got a plan. Now I know how I'm going to put Jumpy to work on Friday. She really is? I know, Shaka. Right. I'll see you tomorrow on Truly Bedrock. I'm going to click the raid now button. I don't often do this. I normally wait for the thing to count down, but because I was so slow at deciding the raid message and I did that first, I went, yeah. Ozza, hi. Dragon Crash landed with his little dragons to wish you a happy birthday. Ooh, Good choice, Shaka. Right, head on over. Be awesome. Thank you very much.